come in with the ears of somebody who had been in an industrial noisy situation for 60 years.
Earplugs, a must.
Loud enough for this club to offer fans earplugs.
No, I'm not worried. You know.
Beethoven was deaf.
Beethoven was deaf. You can play by, you know, by feel. Play by feel.
Band members joke around about it backstage.
More volume. We got to get louder and louder and louder.
But it explains it all.
But some musicians tune into the risks too late.
I'm 29 years old. I've been playing in rock and roll and heavy metal bands since I've been about 16, 17 years old. Loud! And there's no question that I have permanent hearing loss.
Music!
So how loud does it get in some of the Twin Cities hotspots? We asked a noise control company to test 4 local clubs and evaluate the potential risks.
It calibrates the decibels, and it runs the time.
This employee used a dosimeter to record the levels.
Through this meter, and you can't really read the meter until you hook it up to a computer.
Reads from a microphone I've got hanging from my shirt.
The music ranged from metal to country, and from loud to louder. We wanted to find out how the levels on the dance floor compare to limits for industry. The government requires hearing protection for workers exposed to 90 decibels for 8 hours, 100 decibels for 2 hours, and 105 decibels for 1 hour. Anything at 115 decibels can cause permanent damage. Of course, OSHA's regulations apply to those on the job, not on the town. But we discovered some clubs produce industrial-strength noise levels of their own.
The highest level that was recorded was 133.5 decibels.
How loud is that?
About a gunshot. A loud gunshot, you know, close by when you shoot a gun.
The printout shows all 4 clubs exceeded the levels at which OSHA shows concern. The metal band came in loudest, averaging about 105 decibels during our visit. Next highest, a country western group at 104 decibels. The rock band we heard came in at 103 decibels. Followed by a disco at 101 decibels. Your risk all depends on how often you go to these clubs and on how long you stay.
If you go to nightclubs that have this level of noise or sound, and you do this on a regular basis 3 or 4 times a week, you shouldn't do it for more than 10 minutes on any given night.
But what's the actual impact?
Watch your step here. I don't want you...
6 volunteers agreed to get their hearing tested at Hennepin County Medical Center before and after a rock concert, under the supervision of audiologist Dave Johnson.
What we want to do is we want to see if there's a change in hearing with this acoustic event that she's going to be going to.
Yeah, ready to go to the concert.
It's going to be a little deafening.
Even before Keith Richards started tuning up here at the Civic Center, our meters showed that the noise exceeded recommended levels. Then they turned up the volume. Our group sat up in the balcony, well away from the amplifiers.
There's no way out, no way out.
Afterward, a return trip to the audiologist to assess the potential damage.
It's going to be better than the concert, that's for sure.
Okay.
Then, the same test on the same ears, just 3 hours apart.
You don't notice how much your ears are ringing until you hear how quiet it is in here.
Well, it is quiet, isn't it?
The others, however, never noticed a thing.
Again, it's just on the right side.
But the audiologist did.
That's the side closest to the stage.
To the amplifiers, yeah.
Altogether, 4 of the 6 volunteers suffered measurable hearing loss. Probably nothing permanent, but nature's way of warning them.
It isn't that loud sound hurts you necessarily, but too much of a good thing is too much.
So, rock and roll may be here to stay, but not necessarily your hearing. I'm Tom Stewart for Dimension.
The Hennepin County Medical Center researchers who helped us with our study found the results so compelling, they hope to present it at a national medical seminar next month.